Every time we have a need for any type of residential cleaning, I always call Rebecca and the folks at MTO Clean because they're quick, they're fast, they're honest, and they do an exceptional job.
I trust them because they do check their employees. They check do their background checks and carry their insurance, which a lot of the smaller companies don't do. And you know, if you're going to be in business, those are the things you need to have to be a reputable company.
And we have a lot of rental homes that we have, and every time we go to show a home to a new prospective tenant, when you open that door, because to be honest, we don't always go out there right beforehand. Sometimes them seeing it is the first time I'm seeing it. But if I know Rebecca and her crew has been there to clean, I don't have that moment where I'm just kind of doing this, opening the door, hoping that it's going to turn out well. I can open the door and it's almost like I don't know if there is such a thing, but the smell of clean itself, just hits you and everything's kind of how you'd expect it to be. So I've never been let down, never had an issue.
But with MTO Clean, the experience is completely different. I walk in the door, everything's been taken care of. I'm actually shocked at how clean my house is. And sometimes I look and they've cleaned things that I look over, and I'm so impressed.
Working a full-time job and being an active parent in school, it takes up a lot of your time. So I needed that help at home. It's so nice whenever you're able to come home to a clean house and actually spend time with your family versus, hold on kids, mom's got to clean up.
One of my projects, I came in on and noticed that the girls in the kitchen were taking the items that were on top of the cabinets and things they had to clean, and they were actually photographing them with their phone, moving them, cleaning the area, and putting them back so that if they needed to look at where something needed to go, they had it on their phone. And I thought that was that was a good thing, something I wouldn't have thought to do.
I've had homes where a tenant will move out and I'll explain to Rebecca over the phone what I think the condition is. So she's having and I'm asking her for a ballpark number, and she's having to basically give me figures without even seeing the home. It's the equivalent of asking a mechanic how much it costs to fix my car and you can't see the engine. She'd give me a ballpark and I would say, okay, that sounds great. When they go out there and clean it, and she says, Nate, it wasn't as bad as you described it, it's actually going to be a lot less. Who would do that? I mean, who does that in this day and age? That to me is that's integrity, that's honesty, that's, you can't buy that. That's just something that's got to be with the people you're working with.
It's just one less thing on my plate. A burden has been lifted, and it's just one less thing for me to worry about. And I love that I can trust them in my home and leave them a key to my house and know that they're going to come in and it's going to be a completely different house when